Hey guys, I think we're live. Woohoo! Hopefully those of you who follow me over on Facebook saw the message that I put out that I'm going live today. Every day I do a daily vlog, a daily check-in with you guys in here. I love hanging out with you. And today it's been so busy. I'm actually just finishing up my day of work and I decided tonight to do a live vlog. So I got this piece. Do you guys remember when we went out junking and thrifting? We found this piece together. I just cleaned it and pulled off the tag for $3.99, and I'm going to put some color onto it just to lighten it up because I'm going to use it for myself, and I kind of want to, I have ideas for what I want to fill it with. So I'm going to go ahead and lighten it up so it doesn't feel so dark against the dark wood in my house. Valerie's on here, Christina, hello, how are ya? Hey, Amy, nice to see you, Linda and Brenda. Oh, Melissa, Carol, all you night owls on here tonight. Beverly's on here. I gotta tell you, it is right now, it's getting close to it. It's not quite down to where it's gonna be like the coldest point of the night, but it's going down to 15 degrees here in Pennsylvania in the part that I'm in today. So what about you guys? Is it chilly where you are? I just heard the snowplow go by, not once, but twice. So we had a weather warning out tonight. The roads were just nasty, and yeah. So I heard it go by once, and then I heard it go by within like 10 minutes again. And I'm like, how much snow is out there? I really should go out and look underneath the street light. I do like it at night, being home and cozy and toasty and looking out the window underneath the street light and just seeing, you know, what's on the road. It's a good feeling when it's when the weather out there is falling, but you get to stay at home, right? Hey, Lisa, Tammy, you're in Central PA. You're probably freezing. Put on your flannel pajamas tonight, right? I told Matt, get prepared, because when I get my junk piece done today, and I'm gonna go and do a little unwinding down, I'm like, get prepared, because I'm gonna have my cold toes on your legs tonight. 15 degrees. Yes, even the cat's all snuggled in tonight. I started watching a show that you guys told me this week I should watch. What's it called? The Marvelous Miss Maisel. Did I say that right? Hey, Elvia, nice to see you. Darlene's on here. Happy Thursday. I know. Where has this week gone? I said to Matt today and to Riley, I'm like, is today Wednesday or Thursday? I just feel like we've been trucking along, and I just lose track of the days, right? So anyway, it's Thursday, which means tomorrow's Friday. Are you working tomorrow? Are you off tomorrow? Hey, Alyssa, your roads were treated today for a forecast of nasty weather tomorrow. Oh, be safe. Be safe. If you have to be on the roads, be very, very careful. Carol, oh, nice. Lisa had snow squalls. Yep, 'tis the time of the year. Well, Nancy, I'm so glad that you're here. So I don't know if you caught me live before or not, but this is my vlog channel, and every day, honestly, it's devoted to thrifting, to junking, to picking, to treasure hunting. Give me a yes if you are like that person as well. You know, I posted a meme on my Facebook earlier today. Did you guys see it? And it said, by the way, this is the very first swipe of paint. This is always my favorite. So I'm using a shabby chip brush. All right, just washed 1,000,001 times to use them over and over again. And there is no wonderful feeling like this when you give it a little bit of paint. Oh, ain't she beautiful? She's gonna be gorgeous. So I'm gonna work around this. And this is a, like, what is it? Metal, tin? I don't know. Some metal piece that I got at the junk store. So just know that the Junk Monkey paint will stick to wood, fake wood, metal, glass. So when I'm out junking and thrifting, I just find stuff that I like the style of, because I know at the end of the day, the paint will stick, right? So this morning I posted a meme that said, and I said, are you guys like this with your junk finds as well? Like, saying that you're one of those people that, you know, somebody says, oh, cute outfit. You're like, I got it for $5. Like, you are one of those people that loves when you get a good deal, and you will broadcast it to the world. That's how I feel about my junk finds as well. That when somebody comes in, they go, that's a really nice thing that you got there. I got that by the side of the road for free. I did, Vicky. It's been sitting here saying, Sonia, well, yeah, please make me beautiful. And so I can't look at it in its brownie frowny form anymore. So I'm just going to do a dry brush tonight, which, if you're new, all I do is, I love these brushes. I have been using them forever and a day, and I've been painting furniture for over 10 years. This is a shabby chip brush. And at the end of the day, if you're trying to get a distressed look, go ahead and go right over it with one of those. Let me see. Lisa said, I think she's just said this comments go really, really quickly on here. This was $3.99. So can you go over a wax piece, I believe is what you said. And yes, you can. All right. So the paint is very strong. You're going to want to use the chalky style paint that we have. Pickles the monkey that hangs on for dear life. But if you've already waxed a piece, I would definitely encourage you to sand it and buff it to create some extra teeth so Pickles can get his claws into it, all right, his paws into it. Lisa, you have the same one? Oh, is that where it came from? Walmart? Oh my gosh, I could kind of see that. I could see that. I know that section where they have all the florals and stuff, right? Yeah, I know. I bet you I know the section and everything. Oh, yeah. I loved it. And Matt actually picked it out. And when you're out thrifting with your husband and he picks it up and goes, here, this is nice. Then you're like, he supports me in all my thrifting and junking. If he wants me to take it home. And I did ask him and I said, do you want me to paint it? He goes, yes, paint it. Do you guys remember listening to the vlog where he yelled that out in the background? So when your hubby goes junking with you and he picks something up, then you don't say, I don't like that. You say, yes, I like that. That could work for us, right? Because you have to remember that, you know, it's not just your home, it's your spouse's home too. So when he likes stuff, I try to incorporate it into our home as well. And he has places where, you know, he puts his stuff. The library is usually his domain. You know how that goes. Ooh, nice. You went dumpster diving. Oh my gosh. Ain't no shame. Ain't no shame, right? There are people that will be like, you did what? Did you guys ever watch the show that was on TLC? I loved it. In fact, I used to be part of the movement because I did love the whole extreme couponing. I think it just goes with the lifestyle. I'm a thrifty person overall. And so I got some great deals when I was, you know, learning how to coupon. Anybody ever, do you do that now? Did you have a period where you collected coupons and you did all that? Oh my gosh, what was I going to say? There was a reason I was going to say this in my couponing days. It'll come back to me. Oh yeah, dumpster diving. So I remember watching that. And did you see the people on there that would literally, I mean, I don't even think it's legal that you can do it when it comes to like that sort of stuff, but they would step into dumpsters and you have to be careful too of what you're stepping on, right? You just don't know what's in those garbage bags or what's below your feet. So you have to be careful and you have to make sure that you're able to do it, you know? So you could ask somebody if you could look through their dumpster or something like that. But they used to go in and get the coupons. Who remembers like watching that and seeing that? Look how nice that is. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, we love it. Alyssa says, I watched the show but never did extreme couponing. Oh my goodness. I watched every single episode. Bridget says she used to coupon. I had to stop because I would buy the stuff that we didn't use and it was so addicting. I have been there too. I donated a lot of my stash. I had in my last house, my neighbor was very much involved with the local community. So I donated a bunch of stuff and she would see that, you know, any extras that I had. And it could be stuff like grape jellies and I don't know, toothbrushes and detergent. Fun fact, I once went a year and a half and never had to buy any detergent because I stocked up on so much detergent that we had so much. It lasted me that long. It was, yeah. If you guys remember me telling you my story that, listen, we did not have 2 dimes to rub together. And so yeah, I couponed a lot and I learned how to do that. And I had some great wins. It is. It's actually definitely it changed a lot because I think that even before I got into it, they were like going through changes with all these limits and stuff like that because it was getting really, really wild. And so they started really, and there's people that were like, you know, printing off coupons and copying them and the whole online coupon thing. So it changed a whole lot. Do you ever feel like that sometimes? Like you catch on to something and something happens. Your daughter had a store in her garage. She was one of those people. I get it. Hey, Teresa. But yeah, do you ever feel like sometimes you're like, you catch on to something and it's already changed. Like you missed the good timing of it. Like when something was, you know, that was the deal or, you know, something changed, but it used to be back in the day that you could do this, you know? So when I came in on couponing, it was like it just had made a changeover with a lot of rules and stuff. But But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Honestly, I don't know if you guys have an Aldi's near you, but a lot of the stuff too, when you coupon, at the end of the day, you should buy what you actually need, but you can go out and, what you'd pay with a coupon, you could just go into a place like Aldi's and probably find it for about the same cost, right? You just watched the show, the store owed the customers $57 and she bought $800 in groceries. Oh, I'm telling you, it is so addicting. So I used to have the binders and I used to like cut them all out. And yeah, there were certain things that I was just stuck to, I don't know what, but it actually allowed me to try a lot of different brands because, I get a coupon for this kind of cookies today. My son loved it. She had a binder. Yes. Do you know, I remember I would dream about, I could only afford the plain dollar store binder. But I remember that there was, and there probably still exists if you go look at it now. Yeah, I love Aldi's too. I'm telling you, you save so much. There's a funny video that goes around where it says every cashier at Aldi's and they're like throwing all the stuff into he's playing at the little girl's checkout setup. Did you see that little toy one? And he's like pretending he's the Aldi's cashier and he's just like sliding it all across. Too funny. Oh, my husband's. I remember when someone used to send me begging for coupons. My husband, so I'd say, ask your dad when you go visit him. Tell him not to throw out the inserts because I'm going to need it. He used to do that. Seriously, we saved a lot of money. Dish detergent, shampoos, get a lot of like soups and stuff like that. So it was good times. But yeah, there are people on Etsy that actually make couponing binders, like ones that have quilted fronts. And there are these things, trust me, I was eyeballing them up. They have these things where like you can get these, they make them and they go ahead and you can attach them to your cart. So like, your coupons can be attached to that little place where you normally put your child while your coupons become your babies. And, you just put them in the front seat with you as you go on, right? Oh, you don't have one really in Colorado? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh yeah. It is, like you can get such fresh fruits and bananas for so cheap there, all your fruits and stuff. And I know, honestly, you can just save so much money. I love the meats, the cheeses, all that good stuff there. Hey, how are you? Did you just say it was 73 degrees there? Yeah, a lot of them were just like the cereals and stuff like that. Now, my son loved that sort of stuff. But if you're trying to eat healthy or anyway healthy, couponing is not the way to go because the stuff that's usually in there is like the fruit roll-ups and, all those sorts of things. Yeah. And the sauces. Like I had so many ranch sauces and all different kinds of, for salads and stuff. But a lot of times if companies put out new products, they put a coupon out with it and, to get people to try their product. And before you knew it, you try stuff and see if you liked it or not. But yeah, man, I remember one time I got like 111 items for, I think 111 or 120 items for $1.11. I have that receipt on my phone because that was one of my greatest wins. That was good times, ma'am. But it's looking for the rebates of getting money back. I'm going to miss what you said before. Chris, are you talking about the Ibotta? People have been telling me that that's a really good app. Do you guys use that? Does it work? I think you're supposed to scan your receipts on your phone. I feel like that's what it's called. Somebody's been telling me about it. A few people have mentioned it. And do you guys do that? And does it work? Is it worth it? Or do I need one more app on my phone? Tell me. Carol, Dollar General is a great place for laundry detergent. And they give you, oh, she says, no, I used to. You send in for the rebates. Okay. At the Dollar General, they give you that little coupon at the bottom that says, $5 off if you spend $25. So that's really good if you can remember to bring it and use it. That's the worst when you have coupons and then you get there and you're like, I left it at home, You'd love it. No, if it works as well, yeah. If anybody uses it, let us know on here. I don't always use it, but it does save you a bunch. It can be linked to your friends, and you get paid for saving together? No way. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna have to look into that. That's like, there's something I saw. What was it called? I'm like, I should really look into this as well. It's a extension, like a Chrome extension. Is it called Honey? I think it's just called Honey, Honey. And basically you download it, and then every site that you go to, it will find out whether or not it's cheaper somewhere else, anywhere else on the internet, and then give you that price. Have you guys heard of that one? I'm pretty sure it's called Honey. If you Google it, do call it like Honey Store Savings, and it'll come up. But anybody use that? I've been seeing a lot about that one. So I'm gonna go check it out because it all adds up, right? And I know, I've been there many times where I'm just like, okay, now I really wish I had that $5 back that I spent last week because I really need it. It does all add up. Beverly says, did you say you always forgot your coupons? Oh, what a pain. I love this so much. Look at it, guys. Looks pretty cool, right? I do like that because, like I said, we got the dark wood and stuff. I'm going to fill it with some, I'm really thinking about cotton stems, piling a bunch in there right there. So I'm going to go maybe look at Hobby Lobby, but that's kind of what I'm leaning towards, something white and fluffy cotton stems. Hey, Debbie, how are ya? You're up late tonight. How was your movie? I saw you were out watching a movie tonight. I haven't been to a movie in so long. I need to go out to a movie. There's all kinds of good ones. Feels so good to get out and just go to a movie. Yes, that's what it's called, the Ibotta app. Look at that, pretty cool. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. You can, of course, do any color you want, but for me, I'm just trying to lighten up some stuff, right? It does look more vintage now. I think it's gonna look really good with my stuff into it. You know, or maybe I can go find, what's it called? The reeds that have like, what are they called? Something with rush into it, I think it is called. What are those? They're like green and they have that like the brown top on them. You see them in like a lot of around water and stuff. What's that called? I forget what they're called. The reeds? Is that what they're called? It'll come to me later if you guys don't remember. So that would be really cool in there. So I don't have to seal it or anything. Curly willow would look so pretty. Cattails. That is what I'm thinking about. Yes, cattails. Where did I say reed? I don't know. I think that would look really cool in here. What do you guys think? Everybody's saying it now, yeah, right? I could paint the inside. If I don't, it's just gonna look a little bit dark when I put like if I go with, for example, the dark reeds, the cattails, it'll look dark right there. If I decide to paint it, I gotta hold it on to go down inside. So if I do, I'll just let this dry and then tip it forward and go in. But if you do paint the inside right here, just go down far enough, right? So that way they can't see your brush marks. So when this dries a little bit more, I can mess with that right there. So it either creates the shadow if you fill it out, or if it's a little bit thinner of what I put in here, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to fill in the top with some color, right? Easy peasy. I wanted to show you guys something. Maybe you guys have them in your area. Me too. I like it dark. I'm gonna leave it right there like that for right now. You guys are kind of looking down into it. Remember that when it's, you know, at eye level and it's filled with stuff, this will just feel like a shadow inside of here. So I think it'll be really cool. Baby's breath. Oh yeah, I love baby's breath. So these are these things that I found and I'm like, what? I never knew these existed. Do you guys remember we went to that thrift store over in Corey and I told you that in the bag there was a bunch of flyers that were in with it and our little tiny like pamphlets. And it came from one of those kiosks, you know, like before you go into Eaton Park or something like that, or and there's like a bunch of just all kinds of little brochures and stuff. Leave it like it is. You like that? Well, I found out that Matt was actually the one that threw a bunch into the bag. And these were in amongst these three things. And I'd never heard of it before. So I got to share it on here with my fellow junkers, all right? Have you ever heard of this before? So the three that was in there for me, because I'm in Pennsylvania, specifically Western Pennsylvania. So there was one for Western Pennsylvania. There was one for the Western region of New York, which I'm right now probably about a half an hour from the New York border where my house is. And then there's Northern Ohio as well, which is probably like, I don't know, maybe like an hour and you're into Ohio. So these are the ones for my area that I'm in. and this is why they're stocked, but I've never heard of them before. So maybe you have them in your area as well. This is the website that's on it. So I'm guessing maybe this is the physical copy. And oh, that's a good idea. That's a great idea, Linda. She says, drop some scented cotton balls in the bottom and it will give a nice scent. You are brilliant, my friend. Oh, that reminds me, I've got a tip to give you as well. I can't remember who was it told me on here. Do you remember when we found the candle holders? You first saw them too. I know. I'm going to tell you the website so you can look them up virtually in case you don't have them physically because they're awesome. Do you remember when we went junking and I found those really two nice candle holders? I call them like Beauty and the Beast type. And I put the candles into them and I put them in on the windows in the library. Remember those? Well, somebody wrote in and they said, one of you guys, one of the Banana Bunch family wrote in and said, hey, Sonia, did you know that if you ever buy a candle holder at the junk store and your candle doesn't, like your taper candle doesn't stand up straight into it, if you get a little bit of Play-Doh, like modeling clay or something like that, and you stick down inside of it, and then you put your candle into it, it will stay in place. And I'm like, that is brilliant. I have never heard of that before. Just like the cotton balls, that's a great idea. And the other thing that one of you guys told me, that I have not been to the Dollar Tree to check this out yet, but they told me that they have the LED tapered candles. And I'd always seen, like I have one in front of me here somewhere, I have always seen the LED candles, the chunky candles, but I've never seen the tapered ones. Have you guys? You can put batteries in them. So I'm gonna go check that out because I'm guessing they're only $1. And that's a great way, you know, if you want to just light up your candles and you don't want to have to make sure that you are always in attendance to make sure that, you know, there's no fire or anything. So battery operated tapered candles. Oh, look, and Amelia says they are plain white. So you've seen them. They really exist and you could paint them. That is a great idea. Never knew that. I'm telling you, we are smarter together, people. So this is these pamphlets here that I've never seen of, but I got to show you what's inside of them, okay? And it's so funny because I open this up and the very first two people I see inside, I kid you not, Co-op in the Cove and 119 Antique Trading Post, these ladies right here are two of our Junk Monkey Paint retailers. And I'm like, they're in here. They know about this and I never saw this before. I gotta tell you as well that in the last 24 hours, we have had 3 new retailers come on with us. Georgia, another, which we've never had anybody in Georgia, New York, and there's one more state as well. So I'm excited to share all the new places as the Junk Monkey grows, where the paint is coming closer to you. So this is amazing. Look at this, all right? There's this side, and then there's more on this side with a giant map. It is truly, my friends, a junk map, all right? And so what it does is it tells you all the places that you can go, right? Like the Shack. Now that sounds amazing. Old Treasures Depot. We've got gallery antiques and consignments, you know, exchanges, antiques, farmers markets, antique malls. And so me and Matt were looking at this because we're travelers and we thought, you know, once the weather gets a little bit better and it's not 15 degrees and the snowplow is going by your house twice in 10 minutes, then we should hit the road. And how fun would it be to vlog hitting each place and then, you know, Xing them off as we go? Would that not be fun? Just to see everybody's different stores and get out. I'm telling you, when you get out and travel, even if you have no intentions of buying anything or not even know where you're going, just, you know, you always find stuff along the way. So these little directories are called Dealers in Quality Antiques, but you know there's all kinds of stuff in there. It is called SundayDriver.com. Okay? All right? Yes, you need to check into this. SundayDriver.com, which is a brilliant website when you think about it, because most people go out, you know, traditional work week, Monday through Friday. You get off on the weekends, and maybe on Sunday you get to take a drive somewhere. So this is a map of all the places, and so hopefully yours has one for your region. So go check out this website, SundayDriver.com, like the day Sunday, driver, as I'm going to drive my car on a Sunday to go to these places. And yeah, I'm going to go online and check it out and see if this is also on there virtually, and then you won't need the physical one. But if maybe you can even reach out to them if you're like me and you plan to travel it is fun to hold like you love to hold a book, to hold a physical map, a treasure map in your hands and mark them off as you go, right? But I bet you could reach out to them and say, hey, I found you online. Any chance you could send me out, one of these directories or tell me where to find one locally? You should do that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so exciting. But it just kind of shows you how you go to one place and it opens up to be able to find all kinds of other places, right? So let's see here. This is, I'm going to try to find myself here now on this map. So this is Erie, right? Lake Erie up here. So that's Corey. This is where I took you guys to go to those two places. We went to, like, remember the weird and the unusual, the bizarre? And then we found that little thrift store that all the donations go back to helping keeping senior citizens in their home, helping them pay the bills, stay afloat. That was an awesome place. They were awesome people. I definitely want to go back. So I am up right here somewhere. This is where I live, right around here somewhere in this like unmapped charted territory area in there. So that's kind of where I am. Let's see. And this is all of West, and there's Pittsburgh down here. So I live up above Pittsburgh. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But check out that website because I think it could help a lot of people who just want to find some new places, new watering holes, and a little bit of everything in here, all kinds of stuff. So, and the very fact that I've been to two of these retailers, I visited both my retailers that are listed in here. I know that it's not like you're walking into a place where it's all very high priced collectible antiques. It's actually the stuff that we like to pick over and find stuff that we love, right? Hey Jen, how are ya? What part of Indiana? Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Cool, love it. All right, so I am going to get ready to go back and watch a few more episodes of The Marvelous Miss Maisel or Mavel. What is it? Maybe it's Maisel. Maisel? I think that's what it is. You guys know it's on, oh my gosh, what's it on? Prime, Amazon Prime. You guys told me about it. It is so good. So every night I try to catch just a couple episodes of it to watch some mindless stuff. When you're a business owner, you have an inbox at all given times. And for me, when I love to go into watch Netflix, and it totally puts my mind into something else before I go to bed. And sometimes it's hard to shut it off, but that's what I'm going to do. And then tomorrow morning, if you haven't heard already, that I started a second channel for all of you that have been asking about, how to grow a creative business and you want help with yours. I get messages every day from people all over the country and beyond saying that, I want to get where you are. How do I get there? So I decided to close my paid coaching group, open up a free coaching group every morning at 8 a.m. Oh, awesome. Kay's on here. She's been watching and she's feeling empowered and confident to paint some furniture. You can do it. Grab a brush and go bananas. So easy. Somebody said the other day, why do you guys said something about bananas? And they're like, oh, I understand now. Junk Monkey Paint Company, we're the Banana Bunch family. We totally are. So welcome to the Banana Bunch, Kay. Yes, it is free. Absolutely. I love. So we talk business every morning at 8 a.m. That's how I start my day with you guys live and over a cup of coffee. So come hang out if you too would love to junk and thrift and understand the how you can grow your business and do it from your pajamas in your house and just do it truly, authentically, and genuinely, and feel good about your business and make amazing friendships that go around the world. So it's been that I would have never believed or thought that the Junk Monkey would ever become the community that it has become. And it is just growing and growing and growing, right? We're all like peas in a pod. We're all creative sisters and brothers. And it's so amazing when you feel part of a community that just gets it. You guys get the couponing, right? You get the excitement over finding junk maps. You get the excitement over finding some thrift store pieces that you can put some paint on, right? And some people don't, but I'm happy that you do. And I'm happy that you guys are here with me. So, like I said, go rest up, relax, and hopefully you get to hang out and do something tonight before you go to bed. Hey, Teresa from South Carolina. I want to come to South Carolina this year and spend some time looking around. Alyssa says, I've made some great friends being part of the Banana Bunch. Alyssa, I love it when I see your name pop up. You've been following us for a long time and you've been a good friend to us as well. So we appreciate you. You guys are so awesome. I always say that, that the Banana Bunch family, we are a down to earth, just good people, salt of the earth kind of people that can take a joke, that love to have a little bit of fun, just good peeps. All right, my friends, get some sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. over on my channel, which is called Grow with Sonia Miller, Sonia with an I. And if I don't see you there tomorrow morning, then I will see you back on the vlog tomorrow night, whether it's live or whether I get to film it, just depending on my schedule. But every day, I love to hang out with you guys and say hello, give you a dose of inspiration, and just hang out with you, because I love it. You got to go to, a flea market down there. Nice. You guys tell me about good places, too. All right, close-up of the vase. It's drying right now, so it still might look a little bit shiny. So when it finishes completely drying, then I'm going to take a sand block. And do you see these places right here and around here? I'll show you on tomorrow's vlog. How about that? And tomorrow I'll try to find what I'm planning to put into it, so that way you can see the fully finished piece. Fun, fun, fun. Thank you, Babs. I appreciate the love. All right, my friends, good night. Sending love to you all out there. Bye. Put on your warm, fuzzy pajamas. All right, relax. See ya. Nighty night. Banana Bunch. Bye, Chris.